Okay. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure everything's working. So, hello. Today we're gonna be doing the second half of my Japanese homework, which was requested by everyone, because I started it last night, which is this, and we'll be doing it today. So we're gonna make sure the stream is running because I'm trying the new encoder. I just want to make sure that it's working okay, and so far it looks like it is, which makes me very happy. I was really nervous. Wasn't sure how it was gonna go. So now that I know it went live, just finally finishing. So while I finish typing this out really fast, how was everyone's day? Hopefully everyone had a good day. I'm gonna get some homework up here, or some homework. Gosh, no cat. We're gonna get some music up. And thankfully I made a playlist for it. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking all of these words that I wrote yesterday, which is basically we were learning the polite forms of certain words. Like for verb conjugation, it's like called like the moss box. The moss box, basically it's like your present positive tense, your present negative tense, your past positive tense, and then your past negative tense, all for like the polite form, which is basically adding like a version of moss at the end is basically what it is. So let me get my playlist here going. I have a special playlist just for streaming. If you guys don't know about this person yet, his name is Adrian von Ziegler. Ziegler? Is that how you say it? Oh goodness, I don't even remember. But it's a really nice playlist. I really enjoy listening to this guy while I work. So that should be playing now. Let me get my thing up here. Cool. Yeah, it's working. Sweet. Warning video. Check the video resolution. Her resolution is 1440. Yes, I know it's 1440. Yes, I know, YouTube. Because that's the resolution that I want to save. So... alright, so I'm going to do my homework like a good child. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this layer that has all these on it, and I'll just minimize this. And all we have to do is we have to send them like he said you could scan in a piece of paper. I'm just electing to do it on my computer. Because why not? When I have a drawing tablet, might as well, right? So now what I get to do is I get to go write in all the hiragana. Cry. Hey Elizabeth, what's up? I get to write in all my hiragana now! Yay! Question mark? So that'll be fun. That's what I get to do now. Ah! Oh my god. I'm not allowed to look. I'm not allowed to look at my notes. I have to try to remember these. And if I don't remember it, then I can look it up. But I have to write it in red if we don't remember. So it's like an honor policy thing. How are you doing, Elizabeth? Hi, can you hear me okay? Hey, Saber. Hey, Saber, what's up? Oh, I forgot I gotta use my other account here. I just realized that my thing is playing weird. Hang on. There it goes. Now we got it. Do you guys still got the music? There we go. That's better. Okay. The music's not too loud, is it, guys? I hope not. Okay. This is my first time using the new encoder. So there's like the classic streaming, and then there's like the new live dashboard or whatever for YouTube. I'm using the new one, so it's my first time using it. So just trying to make sure it's going okay. Heaven forbid something's not working and I look like an idiot. So, all right, I'm gonna stop procrastinating. Message retracted. What? It's okay. Okay, so let's get my homework done. Guys, gonna get to look at my glorious homework. Sue, has to be longer. My glorious handwriting. God, I hate this Sue bullcrap. God, I hate this. Oh, you said no. Oh, okay. Okay, Gugu is technically a katakana, so it would be... I think it's... When it's got the 10-10. Guguri. And then this part is in hiragana. Okay, ya. Ya. Would be... How did I end up with so many Sues in here? How did this happen? How did this happen, guys? And if I'm wrong, if anyone sees that I'm wrong, like, please let me know. Anyone can tell that I'm wrong. Because I'm trying to be accurate here. I'm trying to keep, you know, my stroke order good as well. Oh, thanks for coming. Yeah, no, dude, I'm going to be here until midnight. So I'm going to be here for like 4 hours. So you got time. Holy cow, I got 5 people here already. Where are you guys? So Sue, that's what this character is. It looks like this. This is Sue. So... Hey, Atina, I'm doing my Japanese homework first. I am taking a class, and this homework is due tomorrow. And because of a lot of the stuff that I have going on tomorrow, I'm not going to have time to do it tomorrow before class. And because I don't want to be doing this after my stream and after I've been drawing and I'm really, really tired. So I'm going to do my Japanese homework first. And I figured, you know what? I make manga. People are obviously interested in Japanese culture if they read manga. So I figure I'll just do my Japanese homework during the stream. So, I hope you guys don't mind. I just want to be sure I can, like, get it done. So, sorry if it offends anybody. Oops, the stroke order. There you go. Yeah, like I said, I gotta get this homework done. And I don't want to be doing it right before class. Actually, I don't think it has the... Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. I feel bad, like, doing it during my stream. Okay, Key. Key has 2 lines. Gotta work on that. There, look, that's probably the best one I've done yet. Oh, God, nah. Nah, it's the same word as a Neko, because I've written the word Neko before. So, the line, nah. Something kind of, okay, oh. This is one of my favorite characters to do. I like that. I like doing this one. Let me do it again, just because I like doing it. Oh, they're a little wide. You know, so I'll work on and see if I can do it better. Oh, line, key, ma, su. There we go. Yeah, did the first set. So here's the first set. Whoops. Okay, so there's the first set. Now I get to do it 4 more times. So this won't take long at all, guys. I mean, it's just literally writing the same ones for the most part. Just writing the same ones. But I need to get this done because it's, you know, it's homework. It's due tomorrow, so And I don't want to be doing it, like, scrambling to do it right before class. Let me try that one again. Boop. Re is one I really struggle with writing. It just always looks kind of strange to me. And just, oh, nope, my sin. Down. If anyone has any questions, just let me know. Like I said, I'm just finishing up my Japanese homework from yesterday. So, because I started it yesterday, and people liked watching it, so I figured I'd just go ahead and finish it during my homework. You know, who knows? Maybe this will be just like a regular thing that I do, is I'll just do my Japanese homework first and then do some drawing. You know, helps me get it done and holds me accountable for doing my homework. Oops. So, how was everyone's day? How's everybody doing? Anyone have anything cool happen today? I caught an unknown today, if that means anything to you Pokemon Go players. I have 3 of them now, so I just need 2 more. Is it? Well, that's fine. Watching being satisfied is totally cool. I just try to ask, Tired? Oh, that's right. It was your first day of class. How was it? How did it go? Oh, let's do it this way. Let's start at the bottom this time. Ooh, whoa, that's way too big. Come on, cat. I know you like writing O, but get it yourself under control. It's like my favorite thing to write. Is the O. The A. I like writing ah. Da, da. Something like that. I really love writing this one too. Oh, hang on. I don't know if that's I need to look up the stroke order for Neh. I know what it looks like, I just struggle with the stroke order for that one. Stressed about homework? Okay, hang on. Today, my interior design teacher asked me to help design a t-shirt for class. Nico is stressed about homework and YouTube. What are you stressed about YouTube? How am I getting this many people this fast? Where are you all coming from? Hi, peoples. Hi, sorry, you can't see my face this time. Maybe next time. Or in the future when I don't feel so ugly. Ha-e. Ma. Zeke, what you being noisy for? Huh, mister? He's my cat. Homework? Teacher asked you to do work for them? Are they, like, gonna pay you for it? Or are they, like, expecting you to work for free because you're a student? Or, for exposure? No. Because I'm the teacher. And you can, do stuff for me for free because you're my students. Is that the situation? Ha, she. Ma. Se. In. Sorry, guys. That's lame. I'm sorry. No, I gotta do it again! Alright, guys, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. I am never gonna forget these particular words. I'm never gonna forget them. As far as like. And like he says that the oh, we have to write grammar sentences too. That's okay. I'll do that one tomorrow. I only have to write 2 sentences. I don't feel like doing that one today because I got too much manga stuff to do. Mashita. Whoops! Stroke order! Stroke order! There we go. Heaven forbid I do it in the wrong stroke order, guys, right? Dun 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 dun. Okay, so what, why are you stressed out about YouTube, Nico? What's going on, hey? Whoops. Oh, extra credit would be cool, wouldn't it? Extra credit would be nice. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Whoops. We're almost there. I just, you know, like, learning your stroke order and stuff is really important, so that's why he's making sure we can write. Plus, starting next week, he will only be writing in katakana. Or, like, well, he'll be writing in all kana, like the katakana and the hiragana. He's only going to be writing in that starting next week, so we gotta know these. Mashita. She. Whoops. Mashita. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't the most fascinating thing to watch. You don't even know yet? Oh my gosh, that's so awkward. Oh man. God, I would be so frustrated if like class is supposed to start and like I don't even know yet. That would be really frustrating. I would just plan for both, which is hard for some students. Whoops. Last set, guys. Last set. We're almost done. I have to zoom in and make my thingy kind of small. Ma. Sen. Deshita. Whoops. I'm trying not to say ope because I say ope all the time. I'm trying not to say that anymore. Because I say ope all the time. Looks like a rare. That's one of the things he gave me for feedback is my shizuku. See, apparently 1 week will be online and other week will be in person. Also, they'll be like splitting it. That's weird. That doesn't seem very easy to work with. Like, at all. They're rumors. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of glad that I don't really have to worry about going back to school. This is just like a private thing. So, like, I don't have to worry about that. It'd be online, like, regardless. So, I guess in that sense, I'm really lucky. But I'm glad I don't have to worry about that crap anymore. As a whole. Alright, guys, we're almost there. 5 more. 5 more. And then we're done. Man, now I see why they teach stroke order, because it just makes everything so much easier. It's weird, like, after a while, your hand just starts doing it automatically. It's really cool. I want people, when they look at my Japanese handwriting, they go, wow, your handwriting's pretty nice. And I'd be like, thank you. Only because my mom is always giving me crap about my English handwriting. I'll be like, see, Mom, at least my Japanese handwriting is good. Apparently I can just be like, Mom, apparently I can write Japanese better than I can write English. Is it? I don't even know. I don't even know if it's good. Whoops. Keep wanting to connect those two. I know you can, but I've heard it's not proper. I don't know if it's good handwriting. I just like writing. It's fun. Like, it's really satisfying to write. Okay, let's back out and see how neat my handwriting actually is. Whoops. You can see they go whap. You can actually see the curve in them. That's really funny. There we go. So there's my glorious Japanese handwriting. Not bad for someone who's not been studying very long. Okay, that's a lie. I've been studying off and on for like 2 or 3 years. It's like on my own. I tried. I tried, guys. I tried. That's good enough. Good enough for me. Okay, alright, so now that that's done, I can switch over to manga stuff. See, guys, it didn't take that long. How long did it take me? I don't know how long I've been live. I've been live like 15 minutes-ish. Okay, 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes to do my homework. It's not bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to manga. I'm just going to save this really quick. I'm going to save the English version and then the kana version. So, like, when I write normal English, my handwriting is absolute crap. Like, when I'm writing just for myself, my handwriting is not very good. Because I know I'm writing for a teacher, I'm writing very, very clean. Because I know I'm writing for a teacher. Y'all gonna know my real name now, so. Whoops. Oh my gosh, what freaking layer is this on? Okay, so I'm going to save this as the hiragana version. It's 12th, here. Oh, I should just write kana. Kana. Now I'll throw these into a PDF later. And now I'm going to turn this version off. Oh shoot, I gotta write what the other words were. I guess I should make this a little neater. For sensei. Sensei. I'm just picture Sensei yelling at me because they'll be like, what the frick? Like, how is this organized? I don't understand. He's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm a bad student, guys. I'm a bad student. I get my stuff done, but I'm like, meh, as long as I get my stuff done, who cares? Okay, oh shoot, I gotta write what the other ones were. Yeah. Yasumi. Yasumu. Yasumu. And then Tatsu were the verbs those were the verbs that I chose. Okay. Hey, what's up? Hey, I just finished my Japanese homework. Go on, do I see my pretty, look at my pretty Japanese handwriting. Yeah. Okay, I'm just saving the Romanji version for my teacher. Oh, Romaji. Romaji. And then I'll put those in a PDF later. Thank you. Yes, pretty handwriting. Yeah, just I don't know if it looks good or not. I'm not a normal, like a native Japanese person, so I don't know how good it looks. I'm gonna send this to my friend and be like, is this a good handwriting? So, okay, so that's my homework. Let me just save like a clip version of everything. Whoop, kana, not kama. Whoops. And there we go. So there we go. Now we're gonna do manga! Yay! If you guys thought I did a good job, let me know. Stop pressing the like button. Are you proud of me for doing my homework? Let me know. Alright, so we're gonna be heading into, so now we've done our homework portion. Sweet. Now we're gonna move into the drawing portion. Because now I can draw without feeling bad. Okay, so okay, so we're gonna have some bamboo and stuff right here. Man, it has such a tiny brush. I have some plants, more plants. It's like the shoes thing. Shoes. Like, let's get some shoes. But let's get some plants. Am I the only one who collects plants? Finally, it only took me like 20 minutes. Okay, it took me 30 minutes to save everything. Okay, it took me 30 minutes to do my homework. But everyone should be doing their homework. If I can do the homework, then everyone can do the homework. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, Tina, sorry, I missed your big comment there. My handwriting in Serbian native is acceptable, but as soon as I realized I don't have to write in cursive constantly in English, what? Oh god, I hate cursive. God, I hate cursive. Dude, like, Even in the US, a lot of people don't even know cursive anymore. I can't believe they're teaching you cursive. Well, okay, I can see why they would be teaching you cursive because a lot of the older generation still use cursive like on a regular basis. I was taught cursive so I can read it, but like my two younger brothers, they never learned cursive, and so when they see it, they can't read it. I hate cursive. It's useless. Like, for example, let me show you a native person's horrible cursive handwriting. So, they do art crumbs, just because. Dude, I struggle too. Oh, I can read it. Oh, it's too big. See, look. Ah! Offline? Oh no! It is? No, I've messed up already. There you go, art crumbs. That's how I write my name. It's big. And I'm a native English speaker, and I just don't use it that much. Really, the only time I use it is when I'm like signing my name. You know, like I'll do this for like the J. That's really the only time I use it. Okay, so yeah, I do this version. So like I don't really. Yeah, I always have like this weird whoop on my, but if I were to like. You guys already know my name now, so I don't care. What? What is this? Oh, it's just my alarm. It's just my alarm. It's just telling me what time it is. Yeah, cursive is dumb. What? Cursive is there. Cursive is stupid. Okay, let's do some good drawing stuff. Do some drawing. Whee! Okay, let's do our background first because I'm lazy and I would rather just do my background first. So you'll get to see all the cool background brushes I use because I don't actually draw half my backgrounds. I mean, I do, but like not always. Work smarter, not harder, y'all. You guys want to see drop him? Whoop. Aww. Oh, hang on, I got it. There we go. Aha! Spoiler alert. Whoops. There, look. There, look. I did my bamboo in like a minute. Oh my god. Work smarter, not harder, friends. We'll save ourselves a lot of headache. And we have to use cursive constantly, otherwise, well, I don't even know. That's dumb. Dude, most English people don't even use it. You should tell your teacher that most people in the US don't even use it. Like, honestly, if you ever come to the U.S., like most of us just use print, which is just like regular handwriting. We don't use all that fancy crap. There's no point in it. There really isn't. Whoops. I like how this one is like upside down. What the frick? Why is it upside down? I don't understand this. It's upside down. Oh goodness. Actually, that's too perfectly placed. I'm just gonna leave it. That's good enough for me. Good enough. I don't really care that much. Are we doing good, guys? Are we doing well as far as it being online and stuff? Just want to make sure. Not had more complaints yet, so I think we're doing okay. Look at me not naming my layers. I'm a monster. I'm gonna throwing in this background super fast. Oh, this will be smaller. Now we'll go above that. It's all about learning how to use your brushes, guys. Or you can draw it yourself if you feel like being an overachiever. Just kidding. I'm forgetting to... Oh, okay, yeah, I was like, what is that? Do you think that's like a big concern? Like, are you really, like, are you really worried about that? I'd be really worried about, like, forgetting my own alphabet, but, I mean, don't you use your own, like, quite, like, regular, or, like, on a regular basis? So that wouldn't be an issue? What is this? I see. Okay. Now we're gonna go all the way to the back. Do the same thing here. So a lot of this, I'm not even gonna bother toning. I'm just putting it in so that like it's full. And sometimes that's what you do, is you just add stuff in so that it's full. And believe it or not, a lot of mangaka do this. It's completely normal. Do you really think they have the time to draw every single tiny little thing every single time? No. Unless you're like freaking Oda or something. Unless you're like Oda or Takeshi or like some sort of like beast of drawing. I'll get there someday, but right now I have like 20 days to do like 40 pages. I'm gonna die! Yeah, brushes for pretty much everything. Like, that's my life right now, is just these brushes. And I feel really bad about it. Like I do. I feel bad that I use these. Because I can draw all this stuff. Like, I can do it. It's just like, what's more practical right now? You know? Yeah, you just gotta be honest with like what's practical and like what do you actually have time for versus like what you want to do versus like what do you actually have time for. Yeah, oh, that's rocks. I forget what some of these are. A rock. Is it acrylic? Is Serbian only alphabet. Of course, it can be written in Latin. Huh? How do you say that? Is it acrylic? Miso, no, honey, I love you, but you're not getting in my lap, baby. You literally have had the last 3 hours to get in my lap, and you've not done it. And now all of a sudden that I'm drawing, you want to do it. Miso. Well, I lost that brush. I gotta go get that again. Yeah, lots of brushes. It's completely normal. A lot of people are like, oh my god, like, you use brushes? What? It's like, oh yeah, everyone does. Everyone does. Unless you're like freaking Oda or like Akira Toriyama or something. Unless you're one of those guys. You just don't need it. You also have like time on your side. I don't. So like I don't have the time to sit here and draw every single frickin' leaf. I wish I did, but I don't. And I know you're not giving me crap for it. I'm just saying. A lot of people are like horrified to find out that like I use brushes. I love that. It's like asking someone if they want to brush their fingers with hair. How am I supposed to explain to you how to pronounce a word through written text? No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll say if you can relate it to a similar word, but don't worry about it. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I've got a phone. Strilik? Here, I'll just look it up. I shall just look it up. That's what Google is for, right? That's what Google is for.
Cyrillic.
Is that right? Doesn't sound right. Did you hear it?
Cyrillic.
Is that right? Cyrillic? Might be how we pronounce it. Oh, that's the American pronounce. Oh, no, I don't want those. Cyrillic. 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 Oh, that's okay. Sorry, I'm always curious. Like, I'm fascinated by the languages. That's why I'm learning Japanese. God, I'm so tired. Can you guys tell I'm really tired? Because I'm sounding like an idiot. Miso! Nani! She's like, what the frick? Do you watch? No. I feel like I should though. Gosh, why am I drawing this character for this manga? Why am I doing this to myself? Miso, you literally have my entire left arm to yourself. Do you need both arms? She's like, yes. Yes, mama. Yes, I need both your arms. Because I'm a demanding child. That's really cool. Miso, I am not going anywhere, honey. You can stop rubbing your face into my arm. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, Miso, it is your arm. It is completely yours. It's not going anywhere. She's like, this is mine, and it's mine, and it's mine now, and it's mine. Whoops. Yeah, she's, what? What baby? Nani, what? What babe? What? What's going on, babe? Huh? Why are you being so attention hungry today? Hmm? Why? Why are you being so attention hungry today? You okay? What's going on? Huh? Huh? What's happening? You feeling okay? Or are you just being extra demanding today? What? Or do you smell the dog on me from work? Is that what it is? Do you smell the dog on me that I got to play with today? Then maybe that's why. She might smell the dog that I played with today. Okay, I've got one cat at my feet, and then I've got Miso at my arm, taking. Well, yeah, she's spoiled. She is spoiled. Yeah, she might smell the dog on me. No! No, you're not getting in my lap. No, babe. I know, I'm sorry. Mommy yelled at you. I'm sorry, but you cannot have my lap, baby. Why don't you go sit with Zeke on my leg so that my legs will go numb faster? No, you're good. You're good. I'm just kind of zoning out. I'm just kind of doing my thing, so no worries. Make these normal sized teeth. Man, I hate being a Gemini. Like, every single thing you get about your zodiac is like two of something. And like one's light and like one's dark. Like they're always the opposites. Like I hate being a Gemini. It's like, can I just get like something more creative than just like literally opposites or exact copies of each other? It's like, is there any way to be more creative than that? I know, right? It's so uncreative. And like everyone just does the same crap for Gemini. It's just like a freaking like two of something, or it's like opposing things, but it's like just the same. It's so annoying. Exactly. It's really boring design wise. It always is. So I hate being a Gemini. Now, that said, Gemini is pretty accurate for me. Pretty accurate. Boy, now I get to ink all this fur, guys. Holy moly. I wasn't originally going to include Zoom in this, but I'm doing it because I want them to see that I can draw furred creatures. Just get a general feel for my capabilities and skills. So I figured I'd go ahead and include her in the story somehow. And June is from my primary story, so if you like her, you'll be seeing a lot of her. Okay. It's funny because mythology doesn't even fit the zodiac. They aren't even twins, they're half brothers. What? That's dumb. That's stupid. They're not even twins. That just makes me even more disappointed in my zodiac. That just makes me more disappointed. Sad. At 4 a.m.? Oh my god, bro, why are you awake? Why are you here? I'm glad you could catch it, though. I appreciate you stopping by, if it being, since it's like 4 in the morning where you are. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I'm glad I could be entertaining at 4 in the morning. It's not like you'd be asleep. Oh. Let's simplify this hair here, because I don't want to, like, over detail it. Because the drawings of the character is not that big, so I don't want to overdo it. So if I let myself, I will overdo this so much. But I have to remember this thing is not going to be very big, so I don't want to, like, overdo it or anything. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're at. I think last time when I went live, I think I was 808. So yeah, we've already gained 8 more. And if I can keep gaining views like this, we'll grow pretty quick. There were a few times in September we got a lot of views. So I'm not quite sure how September will affect our views. Because it only counts the last 365 days. Let me check real quick. Let me see where we're at in watch time. For the last 365 days, I don't know how many hours that is. Yeah, so our first real spike in views or watch time was September 24th. So by then we should actually be really close to monetization, to be honest. And like we're doing amazingly well when it comes to watch time. We're gaining like 20 to 30 hours per day. Oh, let me show that. Dude, same. Except I still have I still get up and do all my daily stuff even with a crappy schedule. So we're doing really, really well. One of the things I'm really happy with, so on Social Blade, we recently got into, hang on, let me just write this out. So we have a category rank, which for me is how to. This is our current place. So look at this, guys. We are in the top 250,000 so far. And when I started, we were a lot lower in place. I think we were like well over 1 million as far as placement. So we've literally like cut by, like, we're literally in the top fifth of where we were before. So we're doing really, really well in the category section, which makes me really, really happy. I still have an overall C grade on Social Blade, which is fine. I mean, we're gonna get there, I have no doubt. And then, yeah, we're doing really, really well for everything. I'm really happy. So our hours, not counting the stream yesterday, because remember, it didn't count all the hours. It never does, for whatever reason. It never counts all of my stream hours. So currently we're sitting at, let's do this. And we're getting like 20 to 30 per day, easy. Easily we're getting 20 to 30 hours per day. So at that rate, I think we'll grow. We should be hopefully monetized by the end of the year. Because we didn't really have a lot of big days. We didn't have a lot of big days last year in 2019, except until the very end. We didn't have a lot of big days. I mean, like we had one day in December 1st that we did really well on, and then had like some random day in October or Halloween. I'm hoping we can be monetized by the end of October, because Halloween is the channel anniversary. Technically, it's the official channel anniversary. So I'm hoping by the end of October, we'll be able to be like fully monetized. Or at least submit the form for monetization. Oh my gosh. So that would be really, really cool. For the second anniversary to be monetized, or to be at least eligible. That'd be really cool, I think. So we're working on it. If you guys really want to help, the best thing you can do is just put on my old streams in the background. Because my streams are like 34 hours long, so if you need background noise, just kidding, don't do that. Please only do that if you're actually going to watch my streams. I'm just kidding. I want people like genuinely watching my content and stuff, so. Yeah, so I'm kind of aiming by the end of the year. I think by the end of the year we could well be monetized, I think. Yeah, you could. I mean, if you want to listen to me ramble the entire time, that's literally all they are. It's just me sitting here rambling about stuff. I have entire playlists, you guys. I have entire playlists. Are you going to give me a bath now, Miso? Thank you. Apparently I get a bath now. Apparently I'm a dirty person. Oh, and by the way, Misting, I did talk to Clip Studio, and my agent has given me permission. So we're going to organize a giveaway. So I'm excited! So what I'll do is I'm going to talk with my agent. Yeah, I'm going to speak with my agent, and we're going to get this set up. So anyone here who's, yeah, so we're gonna, I'm gonna do 2 giveaways this year. I'm gonna do one really soon, within the next month or so, and then I'm gonna do one for Twitch, because my Twitch anniversary is the very, very, very end of December, and so I want to have something special for my Twitch anniversary. If I can be monetized by Halloween, I will do another one. But we'll see. I have no doubt we'll have the subs. It's the watch time I'm not sure we're gonna have. But if we can get within a reasonable distance to being monetized by Halloween, I'll do another one. That's if we can be monetized by Halloween. I'm not sure if we'll actually reach that goal. I'm not sure how reasonable that goal is. It's weird because she's only got 3 paws here. Oh, it goes too far that way. Yeah, so watch out for that. Watch out for that. So, I don't want to give away specifics yet. I want it to still be a surprise. So. But yep, I did get permission, so we are going to arrange that. Yep. Well, that was my resolution at the start of the year, was to be monetized by the end of the year. And when the year started, I was only at 300 subs. And I had people telling me, "Yo, you're only at like 300 subs. Like, don't get too excited because like so at the beginning of the year this year, I'd been on YouTube for I think 14 months, and I'd only gained about 300 subs in those 14 months. And they're like you only got 300 subs in like almost a year and a half. You know, why do you think you're going to get monetized by the end of the year?" I'm like, I don't know, but I just know it's going to happen. So, and here we go. Look, we're well on our way. So, I'm excited. I could work harder. I could definitely work harder. I could be posting more regular content. But I'm also kind of debating the idea that maybe I'm just not like a normal content creator. You know, maybe I'm one of those people that my main content is streaming and I just occasionally post other videos. Maybe I'm just one of those people. Because, you know, that's kind of the nice thing about streams is, like, it goes up and, like, people can watch it later when they have the time to. You know, so I still make the content. I mean, it may not be edited and I'll have to work on, you know, getting good, you know, like, good transitions and, like, the extra cool stuff. Like, I'll have to work on that. But, you know, I'll have the time to do that when I'm not scrambling to get these manga pages done. I'm not sure if like a person who primarily streams could make it on YouTube. YouTube doesn't seem to be very streamer friendly. Yes, Miso. Like, I'm already on Twitch, but I kind of like YouTube more. And what I would probably do is if I got monetized on YouTube, because I'm already monetized on Twitch, what I probably would do is I would have specific days for YouTube and then like specific days for Twitch. So that's what I would do. Is I would just like, nope, it's only one or the other. Like, I'm like, one day is this, one day is that, and that would be what I do for the day. It is. There's not a lot of people who stream on YouTube. That's why I figure, you know what? I do art. Like, a lot of art streamers that I know, they don't stream much on YouTube. They just don't. And it's hard because it's hard to monetize streams. That's why you don't find a lot of streamers on YouTube. It's unless it's the sort of people that get a lot of, like, they get a lot of super chats and they get a lot of donations. You know, it's really hard to monetize streams. Unless they're short videos. Unless they're like, you know, like 50 to 30 minutes. If they're any longer than that, you're in big trouble because after you're done drawing, or after your stream is over, like your watch time, your retention, all of that stuff, it's just gonna dive. So it's really, really hard to get like good watch time and retention, which is how like your stuff gets promoted. And if you're like a mostly like only streamer, and that's like 90% of your content, 90% of your content isn't gonna be promoted by YouTube. And so like you better be able to live off of like the impressions that you do get. And the ad views impressions that you do get and the super chats. Like that would be your living. And you know, if you want to do only streaming, which is a really stupid idea. If you're gonna be a YouTube streamer, you need to be making regular content too. So, oh, hi Slimy, what's up? Welcome back. So that's kind of the idea that I have, is I'll be one of those people that I make mostly streams, but I'll also have like other content, you know, like maybe personal art that I can use for like everything else. Or I can do sped up versions of my streams. That way, if people want to watch the stream, but they don't want to watch the whole thing, because it's just too long, I can post a sped up version with like a voiceover topic of like whatever I feel like talking about that day, and that'll be easier for someone to watch. So I've been thinking about stuff like that too. I think that sort of stuff would work really well. That way the people who, you know, don't want to watch the full streams will know, hey, she's going to be posting a video later about it, and I'll just watch that, you know. And that way there'll also be like something for like me to talk about, so it's not just me yapping the entire time. Or it's not just them sitting there watching it, like I'll actually be discussing a topic. So the problem is it's really hard to find like art topics to talk about right now. There's just not a lot for me to share. So, and I don't want to turn into one of those drama channels. Like, you know, like the artists that like just end up talking about drama all the time. Or like, you know, they talk about like conspiracy theories, or they talk about companies, like they do exposure video, like exposing videos. I don't want to be one of those types of artists. There's a firefly out my window. See, I don't have a lot of kitty stories though. Yeah, I just want to talk about art content, or maybe talk about like art news. You know, just something interesting, you know? Oh yeah, I already did a video on that. And that's like, people didn't like that video very much. Like, it didn't get watched very much, and I actually got a decent amount of like likes to, or dislikes to likes, as far as the ratio goes, which wasn't surprising. That's a controversial topic. I don't want to be calling out, like, I don't want to be like one of those people that just like calls people out or drama and stuff. Like I really, really love creepshow art stuff, but sometimes some of it, like, it just gets hard to watch. But I really love their art, so I watch it anyway. I watch their stuff for their art because I really like it. Like, I just love how, like, when she draws, she just has, like, it's like so, like, it flows so beautifully. It's like, how do you do that? I don't know how she gets her art to look so pretty. I would love to do a collab with her someday, you know, when I'm, you know, a little more her level. Especially, like, YouTube channel-wise. But I'm not that cool. I think she's almost at 300,000 subs now, and I'm sitting here at like 808. She's got some really cool stuff. And like I want to support people on their Patreon too, but like sorry guys, like I barely survive myself. I can't support anyone on Patreon. I can't support me. Oh no. I never call people out. Nope. I don't post. I don't want to post any of that. I am not going to bring up scenarios where I'm saying so and so said this, so and so did that. I am not bringing that up. I'm not going to get into that because there are too many channels that they start by doing like one video like that, and then they find that sells. That stuff sells because it's drama. People want to watch drama, and I want nothing to do with it. I don't want to be talking about so-and-so said this, and then so because of that, so-and-so did that. Like, I don't give a crap. I hate those videos. I hate it when people make those videos, and they're so boring, because it's like, I don't care. Let's talk about art. I want art channels. Like, and that's one of my problems, is like, this one, he's a huge YouTuber. Everyone knows him in the art community. He used to do really good art videos, and now he just posts about drama and shit, because that's what sells better. But, like, I've heard from other people that he's much happier now, and that's great. I'm really glad that, you know, he's happier and he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves, you know, but it's sad because, like, he doesn't do art videos anymore. It just seems really sad. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be posting anything like that, you know, or discussing other artists. Unless it's, like, in an angry artist video or something. That would be the only time I would ever do that. But yeah, even then, like, people have to consent to share their stories with me, and then I'll talk about it. I'm not going to be one of those people that I talk about that other stuff. But yeah, I'll talk about, like, news in terms of, like, just, like, world news about stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me really sad, because this stuff is so good. Like I said, he's happier now. That's what matters, right? That's what matters. Like, I hope I can even reach, like, an ounce of what he has recognition-wise. I'd probably be happy with that. Like, it's taken him, like, a really long time to get to that point. So, like, he definitely deserves recognition for all this hard work. Like, there's a couple artists that are like that, you know, I really, really love their work, and then, like, they changed, which they have every right to, but I still feel nostalgic for, like, their older stuff. There's a couple artists I feel that way towards. No, and I've had people tell me the same thing. They're like, oh, well, I really liked your work back then, and then you changed it. Well, people change. That's what how I see with these guys, is people change. People have new chapters, and they do things. Like I used to animate all the time. I don't animate anymore. You know? It's just not what I do anymore. Anyway, so does anyone have any plans for the week? Anything they're looking forward to, or you know, stuff they're gonna be doing later? Do I use a capture card? I use OBS. I use Slobs, which is Streamlabs OBS. Basically what I do, so Streamlabs, when you stream to a platform, you have, like, your streamer key, which comes from the website that you're streaming to, you basically plug the streamer key into your streaming software, which for me is Streamlabs OBS. And then when I go live, it looks for the key and it says, okay, what's the key? And the software is smart enough to know, oh, hey, this key goes to this location on the internet. And so then I stream to that portion of the internet. That's how that works. So it's a broadcasting software. I remember seeing posts on how the Google Source music has changed. I made a post with an analogy about cake. About Google Dolls and cake. Oh man, I remember the Google Dolls. Like it's their song Iris is high school nostalgia for me. And then Yellow by Coldplay is like super nostalgic for me. Because I had a friend who really liked that, and then he passed away, and that was like one of his favorite songs. So every time I hear that song, I get really sad. But Iris is so iconic for sure. Did I answer your question, Slimy? I just want to make sure I answered your question. Did that make sense to you? Just want to make sure I answer your question. Okay, cool. Yeah, streaming is one of those things where you can learn how to like keep talking. I've had a lot of practice because I'm used to being on like a convention floor, and I've been streaming actually for a very long time, just not necessarily to YouTube. Gosh, if anyone remembers live stream, um, I started streaming to that platform back in like 2010, 2011. And I did that for a while, and I was really adamant, like, Picardo was becoming a thing, and I was really grouchy about having to move to Picardo, which is the only reason why I remember Picardo. And then I stopped using Picardo for a while, because a friend of mine used Picardo, and we got in a fight, and I didn't want to be on the same platform as them, so I left Picardo. And then, after Picardo, I didn't stream for, like, I went back to live stream and did that for quite a while. I did that for a long time, I just went back to live stream. And then I stopped using live stream, and I stopped streaming for a really long time. I would only stream like occasionally. And then I figured out what YouTube was. And so I did one or two streams to YouTube on a different account for a while. And then I stopped YouTube for a while and actually made a whole separate account, which is the one we're on now. But I've had a lot of practice with streaming, and it just takes some time getting used to, like, having to talk. It definitely takes practice, for sure. So, like, don't beat yourself up too much over it. And if you want to stream, the best way that you're gonna, like, get anywhere is if you just start. Like, just start streaming and accept it's gonna be awkward the first few times until, like, you get your footing. And plus, like, not all streamers talk. There are some streamers that don't, and they do just fine. Either, maybe English isn't their native language, or it's just not something they really care to do, meaning talk. So you shouldn't feel like you have to talk if you're going to stream. It certainly will help, that's for darn sure. But it's, like, not going to make or break you or anything. But it certainly might help. Oh, thank you for coming, Atina. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, exactly what Missing said. You're not required to you're not required to talk or anything. It just helps. Like, although usually the people who talk tend to get better interaction. Um, when people tend to stay longer. But like, it's not gonna break you if you don't talk. There are plenty of people, especially on Twitch, who just they don't talk. And a lot of times they're busy. They've got a schedule. They're like doing other things. So like, don't feel like you'd be obligated to do that stuff. So, and also like with streaming, it really helps if you already have like a good like base online somewhere else. Like for example, when I started on YouTube, I already had a good user base. You know, from DeviantArt, like I had like 7,000 people on DeviantArt, and so for me, getting the first 200 people on YouTube was not hard at all. It was like everything after that was really hard. Which getting 200 out of 7,000 really isn't that bad. That's actually pretty good. It's more. That's way more than 1%. It's not 10%, but I'll take what I got. I'll take almost 3%. Of people that followed me onto YouTube, and then over time, it's just been like trying to be consistent. I've not been very consistent. But I'm going to try to be more consistent now. It's just hard because like my schedule keeps changing. So, especially with work, like my schedule keeps changing. So my schedule's all deadline based, and so like I have to obey my schedule first. But yes, and I've been purposely trying different times just to see if different times. Because for a while I did 5, for a while I did 6, and then I did 9, and now I'm back down to 8. I even tried like an early AM stream. I think it was like 3 in the morning, and that didn't go very well. That went really badly. I don't know if it was just like that day, but yeah, people weren't up that early, which is fair. I mean, it was 3 a.m. here in central USA, so wasn't really expecting to meet people to begin with. Do you have any other questions about streaming, Slimy? If you guys ever feel like I'm pressuring you with asking you guys questions, like just let me know, because I try not to. I don't like feeling like I'm pressuring people. So if if you start feeling like I'm doing that, just let me know. I want people to feel comfortable here. I don't want people to feel like if they come to my streams, they're gonna get grilled. Although I'm really hungry right now. Got some rice I might eat later. Oh, autosave. There it goes. Possibly. That might be the rain. Or the music? Might be my music that you're hearing. I mean, it might be raining. It's supposed to rain tonight. It's just hard to hear because there's crickets and stuff out there too, so. Oh yeah, I don't think it's raining yet. It's supposed to rain tonight though. It's not raining yet, but it'll be starting here really soon. It's supposed to thunderstorm really, really bad tonight. Oh my gosh, a couple nights ago, like 2 or 3 nights ago, it thunderstormed. And it was, at first it was just like lightning for like 2 or 3 hours. It woke me up, and I never get woken up by storms. It was so like flashy and loud and just nuts. It was just like a flash every other second. It was just like, and it like it was shaking my apartment. It was so loud. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's probably the storms that, you guys might be getting now. Yeah, like it was, like we get thunderstorms here, but it's been a while since we had storms like that. And then last year, and in October, we had 3 tornadoes all at the same time, all within like 2 miles of each other. We had 3 tornadoes, and one of them was like a half a mile away from where I live currently. And it was so loud, like you could step outside or just like poke your head out and like you couldn't hear anything. It just was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like almost like a jet engine, or like when something like mechanical was running or like whirring really, really, really loudly. That's what it sounded like. Yeah, it was nuts. Don't ask me why I stepped outside. But we have, like, I live in an apartment complex. We've got, like, these big dumpsters that everyone puts their trash in. And we lost the dumpster and never got it back. We don't know where the dumpster went. I mean, maybe they found it, but, like, they never told us where they found it, if they found it. I feel like my music is repeating. Yeah, it was nuts. And here's the really sad part. Like, we have tornado sirens and stuff. They never went off. In, like, a certain area, like, they never went off. And the reason why they didn't go off is the people that are supposed to sound the alarm, supposed to sound the siren, got too scared for their own lives and ran and hid instead of hitting the alarm. Like, that's literally their job. They ran away instead of hitting the alarm. I spent my whole night on this one panel. Yeah, those people got in a lot of trouble. 3 tornadoes, no sirens, none. At least I didn't hear any. I didn't hear any sirens. And this is a town of 200,000 people. We didn't hear a siren at all. At least none of us did. What, Miso? She's like, why aren't you paying attention to me? Why are you drawing instead? Like, I'm not happy about this. First you go and play with the dog, and then, like, you don't sit with me. It's like, you're right, Miso, I didn't. Okay. Let's see. Let's zoom out so we can actually see what we did. Yay! Oh, I forgot part of the tail down here. Rawr. What, Miso? Tangent! Where? Yeah, Miso. Yeah. Tell me so I cannot unsee it. On the right side where the tail meets a leaf. A couple places where a tail meets a leaf. Ah! Thank you. Did I get it? Did I find it? That's just a bad tangent. I gotta go in and fix that. Let me fix that right now, because the leaf ends right there too. So. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. There we go. We're almost there, guys. Thanks, Rusty. And how you doing, man? How you doing? I saw Dave had a really, really good Twitch stream. I wish I could have been there. I really wanted to be there and like give us some extra love, but I didn't have the time or timing. Been pretty good. Yeah, go get some sleep. Sleep is good for you. Yeah, I feel that. Now that school's here to ruin all of our lives. Okay, well, mostly not mine. Work does that plenty enough for me already. Yeah, take it easy, Elizabeth. I appreciate you coming by the stream, even though, like, you're tired and it's the end of your day. You know, like, just so you know, like, I won't always expect you to be here, but I know things have been a little weird lately. So if you ever need to reach out to me, you know, you can always message me on Instagram. And I mean, I get back to you right that second, but I'll get back to you, like, the first chance I get. So make sure you know that, okay? I never mind people messaging me as long as they're willing to, like, wait until, like, I have some time to get back to them. So I'd rather people message me than, like, not, you know? Okay, let's select the black for the third time. Goodness gracious. Alright, guys, there we have her. June. BC. I'm going to do this now here. And there we go. That's June. We do her other leg though, but you guys get the idea. Okay, so it's 3 toes. Okay, there's the third one. I feel like this needs to be adjusted. Oh, this part is. Yeah, let me think for a second. Anatomy here. Muscle here. I'll just make life easier. Getting there, guys. Getting there. Almost done with this panel. Okay, let's hide our sketch. And then we'll get a different layer here for the background. Let's do... Got a brush for this. We'll try that and see how I like it. No, excuse me. I'm sorry, Bert. I'm really sorry. Oh, did I not get that one? I guess I didn't. Didn't grab that brush. Whoops. That'll explain a lot. Okay. So I thought I'd already gotten that brush, but I guess I didn't. Let's see here. I think it's this layer that I want. Gotta focus on work for a while, but I'll check in. Oh yeah, no worries, bro. Thanks for even stopping by. Like I really appreciate it. So I'll be streaming for about at least another 2 hours yet. So even though I would really love some sleep, I'll see if I can last 2 hours. Okay. Okay, so we want here. I'm going to do. I want to do this. Ooh, see, I like that better. I think that'll be fine, because she's pretty light colored herself, so. Alright, I'll still be here. Hey, Treg Wilder, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, it's actually part of a larger series that I'm working on, so let me actually show you the whole page. I'm gonna get that off. So here's the whole page. Well, it's a spread. So, and then it's actually part of a 55-page series that I'm working on. I gotta have it all done by the end of the month. So, yeah, it's a lot of work. Oh, why did I do this to myself? Anyway, how are you doing? Do you draw as well? I always love meeting other artists. Let's try. I kind of like that better, to be honest. Let's try this. Oh, this bamboo should be in the back. There we go. Looks better. I'm kind of like unnecessarily busy, so. Yeah, I think we need that subtitle in there. Nobody like anime a lot? Really? Oh, well, welcome. So I guess let me quick introduce myself. So hi, I'm Art Crumbs. I go by Kat. I am currently an aspiring mangaka. I work right now at a print shop that does like specialty printing on like for like gifts and stuff. And I'm entering the Shonen Jump Manga Competition, which is due at the very end of the month. And that's what I'm working on right now. As I'm working on my entry. It has to be 55 pages or less, and I've got a 53 pager. That's what I'm working on right now. So here I'll kind of zoom in so maybe you can see some of these other pages. So here's some of the other pages I've done. Here's a cover, and then there might be a slight delay in the stream. I've got the cover, and then some of these other pages. But Shonen Jump has opened up a contest that foreigners can enter. You don't have to. You don't have to speak English, you don't have to speak Japanese to be able to enter, and you don't have to be a Japanese national. So I'm kind of just now getting in my zone, and I'll be honest, I'll probably have to redo this first page right here. Well, this is the page 6. I'll probably have to redo page 6. And then probably have to redo page 9 a little bit, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I love manga and anime as well. I actually did an internship with a manga publisher like 2 years ago. So I really, really love manga and anime. Do you have a favorite series? And I always like asking this. Are you new to anime manga, or have you like been in it for a while? Do you have like a favorite series? Sorry, I like actually interacting with my viewers. If that freaks you out, I'm sorry. Just let me know. I just like talking with people. There's a weird layer here. What layer is this? Huh. Oh, I see we've got some weird cross layers in here. We'll just make it all black. That would, because that's not the important stuff. She's the important stuff. You really like Naruto? I'm torn on Naruto. Naruto is good. I really, really love the art to Naruto. It's absolutely gorgeous. I feel like it definitely shouldn't have dragged on as long as it did. Um, but in general, like the first few arcs were really nice. And I think how this, because I've kind of kept up with it over the years. It's kind of cool how it turned out. It's just, oh man, it's so long. Oh man, I love One Punch Man. One Punch Man's one of my favorites. Hey Miso. Hi baby. I have a cat named Miso, by the way. Yes, like the soup. Yeah, Naruto was long. I actually haven't even completely finished it yet. Like I never actually finished it. I just got discouraged with how long it was. Miso. Miso's my cat, by the way. You'll occasionally hear her from time to time. No, honey, you're not getting in my lap. Right now she's staring me down because she wants to get in my lap where my drawing tablet is. And sorry, honey, you and the drawing tablet don't fit together in my lap. She's like, but why not? I finished about 2 months ago. Yeah, I've been too busy with college and then work, and plus I don't even have access to it right now. I don't know if is it on Funimation? I'm not sure if they have the whole series up. I don't know. I have to go check. And I'd rather read it than watch it anyway. But oh my god, it's so much to read. Like I took one look at it and I went, oh no. I really, really love One Punch Man. One of my friends works on it, and so maybe I'm a little biased, but well, he works on the part of the English adaptions, but so that's kind of neat. There's a second one here. Ooh, that's kind of nifty. Let's do that. Well, hello Naruto. Hey, what's up? Thanks. Yeah, just working on my Shonen Jump entry. I'm really, really excited to get this down and get it turned in. So, because they're doing a contest right now. I definitely want to enter. Really, really excited. Oops, hang on, why is it not? Oh, because I've hit the wrong button. So it's part of like a 53-page story that I've got going on. It's like a shonen. There's like fighting sharks and like crabs and stuff. But the premise is that this guy Pon, he's made from clay. He gets cast to the bottom of the ocean, and has to like fight his way back, and he has to fight like the main bad guy. I guess I could kind of show you what he looks like. I mean, it's just a sketch. You can't see like a full drawing of him. Why is it so transparent? Shoot. Well, that's why. So this is just a sketch of him. It's not like a full drawing of him or anything. Oh wait, I have a full drawing of him. I'm dumb. Let me open it real quick, and I'll actually show you the main bad guy here. So it's this guy. So the bad guy is Amat. Oops. This is our bad guy. His name is Amat. He's our bad guy. So Pone, which is our hero here, our protagonist. So that's not him. Let me. Okay. Yeah. So our hero is this guy running with the fish. He has to get his way back to the surface, and like I don't want to spoil too much, but he gets his butt kicked the first time. That's all I'm going to say. He gets his butt kicked, and he's actually sent to another place that's even harder to get out of. And he ends up fighting like all these other creatures, like giant snakes and like giant centipedes and boars and stuff. Like he fights all that, and then him and Amat do end up having like a final fight and stuff. So here's part of the fight scenes. These are just the sketches. But like he comes back up out of the ocean, and there's like all these fight scenes, and they're slashing stuff, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. So I can't wait till I get to some of these later pages. So I'm really excited. So yeah, I work on this pretty much every day. So like if you want to like watch me make manga, just just like subscribe, and you'll get to watch me do it every day. Because I have to work on this every day until the contest is due, and it's due basically the last day of August. So I'll be working on this for quite a while. Sorry if that was like a lot to like dump on you guys. Sorry. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Naruto. Hey, now I can say Naruto. No subs. Yeah, no, thank you. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. And thanks for the support, Mr. Hokage, sir. I shall do my best. Tatemayo! Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll be streaming pretty much every day for like the next 3 weeks. And then during the last week of August, from the 24th to the 31st, I'll be streaming pretty much all day long, just like getting these pages done. So like I'll be here. And then after I'm done, I have another manga that I'm going to be working on that's like a personal one. So even after this is done, I'll have like more stuff to do. So there's no end. There's no end here. Plenty of stuff to do. So do you like want to draw too, or are you more just like an appreciator, which are completely amazing people, by the way. We need more of those people in our lives as artists. Okay, now I gotta find my line art. That's why you name your layers, kids. That's why you name your layers. Okay, I found it. Okay. Man, guys, we're almost at 1,000 subs now. I'm so freaking excited. We should be at like 810 or something now. I'm so stoked. So thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it. I think drawing would be cool, but I couldn't work that hard on something. I'm more of an appreciator. I haven't really checked out manga. So for the most part, just like an FYI, a lot of the times the manga and the anime are pretty different. Only because usually with the manga, like manga is, I'll be honest, it's fairly cheap to produce because they don't pay artists super well in general. I mean, like, dude, like Naruto, like he's getting paid really good. But like for average mangaka, they're not paid super well, and then when you go to make it in anime, they have limited budgets, and so they can't put everything in. And so a lot of times, if you really enjoy a series, go read the manga, and there's probably more. Inuyasha is a really good example. Inuyasha is kind of shonen, but it gets not a lot of people like Inuyasha anymore. But Inuyasha, just as an example, is really good to use because the anime it's not that long. The anime only had about a third of the story in it, and so all the people who only watched Inuyasha, they only got like a third of the story. And that's just because they just have like limited budgets and stuff, and they can't necessarily fit everything in. So a lot of times stuff just gets left out. Yeah, no, it's just exciting for me because like I've been trying to like do this for a living, and I would love nothing more than to like be paid to sit here and draw manga all day and like talk to people who like manga and anime. That's literally my dream life. And like every time someone subs, I get a little bit closer to my dream life, and it just makes me so excited. Yeah, you might want to start just because there's like limited budgets. Now I'll be honest, I haven't read the Naruto manga, so I don't know a lot about it. But if you like Naruto, are you a fan of like supernatural stuff? Like supernatural ghosts? And obviously you like fighting stuff. So if you like supernatural and you like fighting stuff, I would highly recommend you watch or read Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. That one I think you would really like. And then a series called Yu Yu Hakusho, if you've heard of that one, and I'll type that one out. I'll type those out for you. So it's Hunter x Hunter, and then Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is my personal favorite. So I would definitely recommend checking those out. And they're very fighty, they're very actiony, both of them, especially Hunter x Hunter. And Hunter x Hunter is still ongoing, and they're by the same artist. So if you like those, good news for you, Hunter x Hunter is still going. Hunter x Hunter's been going for quite a while. It's kind of on standstill right now because of the artists. So you will have some time to catch up if you want to get into Hunter x Hunter and you end up really liking it. So those two would be my suggestions. Based on what you already like. Oh, and if you like One Punch Man, you should check out Berserk. Berserk can be a little like rough in terms of like kind of really violent. So Berserk, if you like One Punch Man, you'll like Berserk. It's the same artist. And it's also very fighting-esque. So I think you'll like Berserk. So that gives you a couple new titles to go check out. And other than Hunter x Hunter, they're all actually older series. Oh, you said you like supernatural stuff? This is definitely one you want to check out. Shaman King. It's both a manga and an anime. The anime kind of ended abruptly many years ago, and they're about to continue the anime. So if you want to get ahead of the game, so Shaman King is exactly what it sounds like. It's about fighting with ghosts. Like, these people partner with ghosts, and they fight their ghosts. It's basically what they do. So that's a really, really fun one. They're going to hopefully continue the anime sometime next year. So that's a really fun one. That's definitely one I would recommend reading. Only because the anime kind of got shafted a little bit. But that would be a really fun one if you like supernatural and ghosts and stuff. Definitely check that one out. Sorry I keep giving you all these titles. I'm sorry. I know you're kind of new to the world. But those would be some titles I'd recommend to you. Shaman King and derp derp. Shaman King and Yu Yu Hakusho are some of my favorites. So basically what I'm doing is I'm filling in the space underneath the line art because I'm going to be coloring it in later, and having a white background underneath it will make it a lot easier to color quicker. So and if you haven't gotten into Dragon Ball, I would recommend Dragon Ball first for sure. Like, before you touch Dragon Ball Z, definitely go through Dragon Ball first. Dragon Ball is a little long, but it's so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, Goku as a kid is the cutest thing. I definitely recommend you watch all of that, the whole Akira Toriyama stuff, like, in order. Dragon Quest is pretty good too, but not my favorite. Yeah, definitely start with actual Dragon Ball. Don't jump into Dragon Ball Z or Kai or Super or whatever. Like, actually start at the beginning with Dragon Ball. It's definitely worth watching. It's a long series with all the different versions of it, and definitely look into, like, the chronological order of everything. That definitely would be easier for you. Honestly, Dragon Ball at this point is kind of like Lord of the Rings. There's just, you gotta watch this one first. No, you gotta watch this one first. No, you gotta watch this one first. Like, so, just kind of do, whatever you think will work best for you. Dragon Ball was one of the main inspirations that I had for wanting to be a mangaka in the first place. That and Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist manga has made insane contributions to my life. As far as, like, wanting to be a mangaka. Welcome back, Crayon. Rusty. Whatever the frick your name is. You've got so many names, I struggle to remember them all. Hello, that person that I've been friends with for a really long time. Yeah, no problem. And thank you very much for your sub. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I stream pretty much every day, so if you need something, I'm here. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you. Yasmina Sai. I'm sorry, I don't know if you have, like, a preferred name, Rusty. I don't know if you have a preferred name. Man, bro, I'm getting really tired. I've not even done that much today. I don't know if I just don't have the energy today or what, but I'm already behind. Like, I should be on page 17 and 18 today. I'm already starting to get behind. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if you were attached to any. Alright, let's put her screen tone in. You know, I've always had June be really dark colored, and now I'm beginning to wonder if I don't like her being so dark colored. She's always been really dark colored. She's always been, yeah, she's always been a really dark color. What if she was white? What if she legit was white? I kind of like the idea now that I think about it. I kind of like the idea of her being white. Because I don't have a lot of white characters in Nor. That's why I've been thinking all of my characters are so dark colored. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is, like, all my characters are dark colored. I've effed up that lake, but whatever. I don't have time to redraw it. It's very, very, well, just imagining it, I guess. I thought I saw a really, really light screen tone on her. Nobody will notice. True. That's what I'm trying to tell myself is like, Kat, you don't have to be such a perfectionist. It's okay. It's okay, Kat. It's okay. And my brain goes, but I will know. And it's like, brain, shut up. Oh my god, that's a really bad tangent. Damn, they're the same layer. Yeah, exactly. It's like, but I know. It's exactly what it feels like. What? Oh, goodness. Okay, for like the millionth time. There we go. Jeez, Clip Studio. Yes, Zeke, my feet are falling asleep. I occasionally move my legs when my feet start falling asleep. Don't be so offended. He looks at me like, what are you doing moving your legs? And I'm like, Zeke, but my legs are falling asleep. Like, excuse me, sir. These legs belong to me. I mean, last time I checked. Okay. For the clouds though, just to make her form a little bit easier to see in the back here, add some clouds and stuff. Well, we've obviously already got an existing thing in here, so let's see if we can find that. There we go. That kind of defines her form a little bit better. Whoops. And then I'll find this layer, and then we'll kind of gently erase it. Ugh. Don't you know, when you have cats, everything belongs to them? Yeah, I know, right? Butt munches. Oh my god. Stretch. Stretch. Oh, my back. Okay. Alright guys, I'm doing some stretches, so just give me a minute. Tired. Okay. Man, I'm so sleepy. Actually, I'm okay with that too. Actually, I kind of like that better. Okay, do you think it looks better with the dark? I might leave it on for some parts and just like erase parts of it. So I want this down here to show, so I might just erase some of it. This definitely looks better without some of it. He's supposed to look like a god, so let's just erase part of it. There you go, something like that, maybe. But that way it just takes away part of it. I agree. I feel like maybe these clouds here need a little bit more dark in them. There we go. Yeah, that helps. That way that kind of helps to find the top up here too. And then this I'll maybe lighten up a bit. It's not so dark. Okay, I think we're good here. And then our text box is going to go right here. Okay, let's get the tall one. I mean, I feel bad, like, part of her paw might get cut off, but what are you gonna do? I have to, like, shrink the whole thing. Do you think that would be an issue? Do you think that'd be an issue, that that paw might get cut off? She's got 3 more. Fair. Fair. Plus, I'm an amateur. I don't know any better. Oopsie. There, now she actually looks like a god. She's got the sparkle and shit to go with it. She's a sparkle dog! Oh my god, she's a sparkle dog! She is a literal sparkle dog. Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Does that look godly enough? I don't think it's enough. I think it needs feathers, and it needs bloodstain, and it needs all this other... Just kidding. Run, wolf, worry. A big yes. Any blue eyes. Run, wolf, warrior, to winds eternal, through the wreckage of the dead of the day. Hello, hunter, though few know you're crying. Don't forget striped socks. Don't forget the striped socks. I'm revoking your Sparkle Dog card because you forgot the stripes. How dare? How dare you? Just kidding. Oh my god, am I done with that panel? Yes! No, I'm pretty much just gonna re-replicate that. You know what? She's missing petals. She's missing petals too. She needs petals because she also created nature. Like, duh. Sparkle Wolf card. Yep. Poor Rusty. His owner lost his card because she forgot the striped socks. How are you gonna tell him? How are we gonna tell Dave? Yes. How could you tell? think I'm gonna add just some lines just to connect her to the ground, because that's kind of bothered me a little bit. Now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of bugging me. I don't think he will. I think you're gonna break him when you tell him. He'll just explode. He can't handle it. Rip. Rip. Alas, Dave, we knew him well. Hello. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. JMB Studios, how are you? Woo. My eyeball. Working on redrawing Wonder Woman. If you have seen that horrible cover art, I need to fix it. I don't think I've seen it yet. I haven't really been on social media a lot lately, other than just streaming, because I've been so busy getting this manga done. Oh, you mean like the official art? Are you talking about, is it official? I need to look for it. Oh, wow, that's different. I mean, I understand where she's coming from, because that is more like a normal body type for a human being, but at the same time, it's Wonder Woman. Like, it's not supposed to be natural and realistic. So, I kind of get it. I kind of get what she was trying to do, but I think, yeah, with Wonder Woman, the whole point is it's supposed to be Wonder Woman. Especially if it's on a cover, it's supposed to be unnatural. She's a freaking Amazonian. She doesn't have a natural body type to begin with. She's an Amazonian, so she's not supposed to look natural. Okay, did I see the wrong one? You mean the 1984 one? The one of her with purple skin? Is that the one you're talking about? No, that's a realistic body type. Like it's not disproportionate at all. I'll be honest, I have a very, very similar body type to that drawing. Like, those people freaking exist. Like, you can look not fat and have, like, that body type. That's pretty close to how I look. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So, that is not unrealistic. However, for Wonder Woman, I believe it is unrealistic. She's an Amazonian. She's not supposed to have the average, womanly body type. She's not supposed to. She's a freaking Amazonian. So I see nothing wrong with it in terms of where she was coming from. I see something wrong with it in terms of it's freaking Wonder Woman. Like if she wants to do that in her personal art, fine. But I think for a cover of DC, I don't think that's appropriate. Or I mean, it's not that it's inappropriate. It's just it's freaking Wonder Woman. Like that's not the place to make that kind of statement, especially with Wonder Woman of all people. But I don't think it's wrong what she did. I mean, I can definitely see where she's coming from because, like I said, I look like that. Like I don't have the super super skinny like rail thin arms. Even when I was a healthy weight. Now see, I'm not even freaking joking, y'all, because like this is what my doctor told me. He told me a healthy weight for me would be about 150 pounds. Okay, most women are not 150 pounds. So, like, I'm always going to be bigger than most women, and I am so freaking tired of seeing, like, rail thin women represented in comics. It's so frustrating because it's like, I will never, ever, ever have that body type. I've been told I will probably never, ever have a thigh gap just because of how my body is built. And it's really frustrating to me to see all of these things, and it's so unrealistic. Not every woman has a thigh gap. Not every woman, even if they're like thin, like a healthy weight. When I was 150 pounds, I had a BMI of 20. So like I was a healthy BMI, but I was still 150 pounds. I'm just built differently than everybody else, and it's like, yeah, exactly. Where do all the organs go? Like, you look at some of those women, and you can break them with a tooth, like, you can break them like toothpicks. It's really frustrating to see, like, people like me not represented because, they think that people who are automatically not super rail thin, they think they're fat, or they think that they're, like, not normal. And that's completely normal. You know? Now, when I got sick with my autoimmune disease, I gained a boatload of weight, which I'm still losing. But yeah, I totally agree with you that that's not like a good cover for Wonder Woman. I think it's a great piece of good piece of art in terms of it being like politically active. I support it. I think it's a really good idea. I just think that for a cover, it's not a good idea for a cover. Thank you, Misting Wolf. I think she kind of dropped the ball there, but that's just me personally. I think some of those are too much. I feel that. Glasses. Okay, now we can get started over here. Whoops. Did not mean that. Good news is these two panels should not take that long. Should. I always say that. I said that June would not take that long, and it ended up taking me 3 hours to do that panel. Oh, this panel won't take me that long. 3 hours later. Famous last words. This panel won't take me that long. That's what's gonna go on my gravestone. This won't take. That's gonna go on my gravestone. This panel shouldn't take that long. That's literally what's gonna go on it, guys. Oh, have I not made these yet? Oh, dang it. I need, Yes, you see wings. I'll be drawing Amat again later. Club Studio, don't you do this. Okay, I was like, don't you crush on me. Get you with a stick. Oh, it automatically saves. It's on autosave. It saves every 5 minutes. Oh, what the manga? Sorry, I missed it. What is the manga about? The manga. Thank you for catching that for me. Sorry, sometimes I get so wrapped up in doing stuff. So the manga is basically about. Well, I guess I've got all my characters on this page here. The manga is about this guy named Pone. This guy named Pone right here. He's kind of sitting here looking sad, he's reaching out for the fish. Pone, he's made of clay, and he upsets Amat, which is this guy. Basically upsets Amat purely by existing. Just kidding. Pone and his people, he actually has a really good page to access on. So all of these people here, they're made from clay. They're the first humans in the world that was made. And Amat didn't appreciate these clay people being made. He thought that they were an insult to, because the idea of the clay people being made is like, oh, this is what the gods look like. I'm making these clay people to take care of the world that the gods created below the heavens, blah, 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 blah. Well, Amat took offense to this, and he picked off Pone, which is the only one who would like go off by himself. If you notice, everyone else is paired with somebody. Pone is kind of off by himself. So he went off by himself, and then Amat, this guy, took it upon himself to take Pone, basically kill him, and cast him into the ocean. Well, because Pone is made from clay, he sinks to the bottom. Where this giant fish character, named Oma, she finds him and basically kind of helps lead him back to the surface. And Pone's made of clay. He can't swim. He just sinks. And so he fights sharks, and he fights all these creatures going back to the surface. Do you guys want spoilers? There's 3 people here. Do y'all want spoilers? Because I will give spoilers if you want spoilers. If not, I can give you like a quick, simple version. Spoiler free. You don't mind spoilers? Okay, we've got one person that doesn't mind spoilers. I'm gonna see what the other ones say. I mean, the general premise is that Pone, our clay dude here, has to fight his way back to the surface, and basically fights Amat for like revenge. Basically, is the general idea. But sure, okay. So Pone fights Amat after he gets back to the surface. He fights him and he loses, so he doesn't win initially. Initially being keyword here. So Pone gets cast back into. So basically, I spend. Oh my gosh, how many pages do I spend building this moment? I spend so many pages like building this moment. So right here. So like I spend half of the book building up this moment, and then he just gets thrown back into the ocean. And I'm hoping that that'll be like unexpected. I'm hoping they're gonna expect him to win, and he doesn't win, so he gets cast back into the ocean, where he fights more creatures. He fights ogres and giant snakes, giant boars and centipedes. Like he fights all these things. And he ends up being found by Oma again. And she's dying. She's really old. And she's like, oh, by the way, like, why are you still here? Why have you not just taken back the ocean? Amat can't travel down here, so you can do whatever the hell you want. Like, he can't do anything to you down here. And Pone is by this point so mentally broken that he can't handle it anymore. So he just does whatever Amat says. He's basically a broken guy by this point. I mean, he worked so hard to get up there, and then he just got thrown right back down, and he just got beaten again and again and again and again and again by all these creatures. And so he just doesn't care anymore. He does whatever Amat says. But yeah, Oma's like, who do you think you are? Like, you can own the ocean. And, by the way, I'm the god of the ocean, so, like, I need to pass my powers on to somebody. And I was gonna give them to you, but you're being a butt because you think you're beaten, so I'm gonna give you my powers, and we're gonna do this together. And so, basically, she ends up, like, fusing with his weapon, and they go up to the surface, and then they finally beat Amat, but the problem with Amat is that you can't kill him. So they basically end up like they basically end up beheading him. And Amat, it's funny. It's funny. Like, you can't really see it, but this page right here, Amat's head is basically just like laying on the ground yelling at Pone like, I'm gonna get you! You can't keep me down forever! And so, like, the last, like this page right here is just, like, Amat yelling at him with his head on the ground. So, because, yeah, you can't kill Amat. You can't kill him. So, he's just angrily yelling on the ground. So. So Oma originally revived him. So, back here in the early stages, Oma, she found him and she revived him, and initially she was just going to take him back to the surface. Well, along the way, she saw how good a fighter he was. And so what was going to happen is if he won, and she tells him this when she confronts him, like right here when she's talking to him, she tells him that. She says, I was going to give you my powers if you won, or I was going to give you this opportunity because you are a great fighter, and I think you would be a great person because you can travel between the land and the sea, and so you'd be able to communicate with the other gods. I can't. So she was going to give him her powers anyway, and then when he lost, when he went up on the land, she didn't know what happened to him. He just never came back. And, over the years, she eventually figured out what happened to him, and then went to go find him, and sort of, be like, what the frick are you doing down here, son? Get back up there. Basically, is basically what she says. So that's the idea. But yeah, she was going to give him the powers anyway. And then he just kind of vanished. And man, this is all in 55 pages, so it moves fast. Oh my god, guys, I'm really tired. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming, gosh, it's only been 3 hours, that's it? Jeez. It's only been 3 hours. Sorry, my brain's kind of not working right now. My brain's kind of it's really, really hot here right now. And I don't have my AC on, so it's kind of hot. But does that make sense? Does that sound like a story you guys would want to read? Did I get to enjoy my lunch break today? No. No. Not really. Because of printing stuff. I had to keep the printer running during my lunch break. Because I've got a really large order that I gotta get done. Um, we're trying to meet the deadline. I don't think we're gonna meet the deadline. Only because the customer is super flexible and I had a couple other rushes come in that I had to get done first. Plus the printer had a few issues this morning. Like it wasn't like there was a lot of static going on, and so I basically had to discharge static from the entire printer, which is really, really annoying. So. Oh, I thought you still had sound off, Misting. I'm sorry. I thought you still had your sound off. So I figured you weren't even going to hear it. Sorry. I'm glad you didn't get it spoiled. Whoops. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would kind of be hard going between everything. Club Studio, don't you dare. Okay, autosave is fine. It's like Club Studio, don't. It's like you look at no, no, Club Studio, no. Just because the file's gonna start getting really big. Just this like a little tiny thing. It's funny. Let's see. Oh, you're back? 40 minutes to go? Yeah, I feel that. I'm trying to just hang in there for the last like 30 minutes or so. I feel that on like a spiritual level. Do you think Miso and Zeke ever wonder who is this other cat named Clip Studio? No, but that would make an adorable comic. Or like a really, really cute like short manga, maybe like a 5 or 10 pager about like who is this Clip Studio? And like they conspire to like get rid of the computer because they think it's called Clip Studio. It's taking all of our attention away from it's taking all of our attention away. We're gonna get rid of Clip Studio. That's funny. I like that. That would be really cute. That's a wonderful idea. Oh, I'm gonna have to rasterize it first. Shoot. I could totally see them doing that though. Being like, who is this close studio that she keeps yelling at? Oh my god. No, what did I do? What is it? Shoot. Oh, that's right. It's a balloon. It's one of those weird ones where it's a word balloon instead. One of those weird ones. Okay, now we're gonna rasterize this. Rasterize. Okay, working time again. Brain breaks are nice. Just don't break your brain. Let's not do that. That doesn't sound fun. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot more. And that was a word balloon, guys. Ta-da! I was like, where's my stuff? Wee. Oh. Wee. Oh. Wee. Mm. Yes, give your brain breaks. Brains like breaks. Especially mine. You can't keep up all the time anymore. Well, like I just called my brain icky. Did I just assume it's gender? Yes. Fight me. Pew pew. Pew. Pew pew. I don't know what to do here. Maybe keeping it simpler is better. No, maybe move it over a little. So there's room for the text. Yeah, I agree. Keep it simple. Some panels you just gotta keep really simple. This is one of those phones I'm not really sure what I want to do with. Wasn't quite sure then. I'm not quite sure now. Let me try sketching on something new. I'll have to look up some figurines. Let me look some up really quick. Hmm. Woo! I should literally just leave that in and have the that would be so freaking hilarious. Something. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I don't want it to look too, like, I don't want it to look super human. But I want it to look human enough. Maybe I'll make this one look like Pawn. Like it will be like his figure. Oh, you know what? What I could do is I could do like a front view instead. I might need to do this one tomorrow, just so that I've got, and I'll do some sketches today, some rough ideas. If I can just get like a basic pose for the character, maybe, like a basic idea of it. So guys, I'm looking through Google right now. I just think this would be more effective this way. I don't think it's going to be super fancy or anything. It's not meant to be very... You pick a bad time to say Flip Studio. You always do that to me. Let me draw it small, then I'll make it bigger if I wanted to. And see, not very creative God made these, so I'm trying to keep that in mind as well. She's not very creative. I'm gonna have to do some research on this one tonight. Or just come back and do this panel later. Good, yeah, let's do this. A good chance to bring out chibi stuff, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it would be a good way to be creative. It's weird seeing him look that way because then it just makes him look fat. Gosh darn it. His hair is initially short in the beginning. I really struggle with cute things. This is hard, guys. This is really hard. I struggle with cute things. Yep, I'm changing a panel. I want it to be easier. And I just think this will make more sense too. But this is still a manga page. I'm just resketching a panel. I'm gonna make this look similar to the mask that I posted earlier. Well, it looks like it's the same culture. No, I like this. There we go. It's a poem. It's a poem, everyone. I gotta make sure the arms match, though. I liked it shorter. I mean, it looks kind of natural, kind of. Here we go. What do you guys think? Does that look like it could be made from clay? So these are effects and stuff. So these are effects as he comes to life. I kind of want one now. dude, if I could have someone, like, if someone would make me a 3D version of this, and, oh, like, even if it was just me, like, I would definitely pay them for that, if I had money. Yeah, even if it wasn't clay, like, even if it was, like, made in Maya and then 3D printed. Yep, that's what I was going for. The dogu. That's what I was going for. Yay! I'm glad that kind of came across. I didn't want to make it, like, obvious dogu, but, you know, because I really, really like the dogu figurines. I mean, I could definitely add in all that cool stuff to make it look dogu-y. At the joints here, I could do that. I don't want to make it, like, too obvious, though. So it's supposed to be a different culture, so... If they were a female, but he's not. I don't want it to be, like, again, like, super obvious, but... Thanks. I literally just made it up, so I'm glad y'all like it. Do you think it looks good with a mouth? I mean, they all have mouths, so I guess he deserves a little bit of a mouth. No, I don't think it was articulated. I think it just was made that way. Miso, stop. Miso, stop. Oh, you can't post the link because YouTube is really dumb that way. So, you can't post the link. Doesn't let other people post links. Just dumb, I don't understand. Oh, I can't see it. So, you'd have to send it to me another way, and then I can post it. So would you stop playing on my mask? I'm trying to keep it clean. Roman articulated doll. Oh, that's weird. That's kind of cool, though. Wow. Those darn Romans. Doing all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, sorry, I did a few more reference searches. I think it's too complicated. Just like a little one. That's funny. I'll just do that. Keep it simple. We'll like decorate the heck out of this. Because I'll bet, like, you know, it would make sense back then if, like, you know, your weapon was really important to you. And, like, so you decorated it and stuff. See, this is interesting to me because I can develop Nori culture at the same time that I'm doing this. Like, the culture for the world that I have. Okay. So this will kind of be up like this. Because it's such a simple thing, I think it'll be better if it's just a forward view rather than trying to make it all fancy. And we'll have the... Let's see, how do we want to arrange text? You know, one of the things manga is known for is text going outside the bubbles. So that could be something that we do here, is we cross these. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to stop here. It is midnight. I need to go sleep. I'm really sad I didn't get done exactly what I wanted to get done today. Because I am now 3 pages behind. It's like I fall more and more behind every day. And I'm just getting really scared that I'm going to have the final day show up and I'm going to have like 10 pages to do that day. Yeah, but I have a deadline. So, like, yeah, progress is progress, but I also have a deadline. And so I need to be meeting that. But I did good. I mean, I got this panel done. I got this panel done, and then this one will not take long at all. It will not. It is literally just tracing it and, like, adding a little bit of texture. This is the monster panel, so I'm going to be trying to get this one done tomorrow because it has all these characters in it. So I honestly will be happy if I can get this one done tomorrow. Because the page after this is not super crazy complicated. It's mostly just Pone's face. So, and then all of this coral stuff, that's all brushes. this is going to be basically copied over from here. So it'll be very, very similar. Pretty much all of my line art in here is just going to be copied over here, except I'll redraw Pone a little bit. So a lot of this here is, I'm not going to have to necessarily redraw everything, which would be kind of nice. So, but yeah, I mean, we got some good stuff done today, and I mean, this was a character I didn't really know much about. This figurine I had to be slower with and kind of figure out what I was doing, so, yeah, once the weekend comes, it'll be easier, and I mean, and I've already got some of these already started, so, I mean, that'll save me some time. This panel is pretty much done. This panel, I'll just have to fix his face a little bit, but the hair's already done. So the next page, I've already got a few panels already kind of started. This one's already started. I have a drawing for this already. It's on paper. I just have to get it in here, and then I'll just literally just trace it. So this panel and this panel are pretty much going to be the exact same thing, except he's in a different pose. And then I just have to get a good reference for the hand here. And we'll be good. So hopefully the next page will go quicker. So I can kind of catch up. This page will definitely go quicker. This panel is already done. So I've already got some panels like later in here that are kind of already started. These will go really quick. I mean, these two are going to be exactly the same. You know, this will be really easy. So a lot of these... This one, because it's not nearly... That's not near the quality that I would normally do for artwork. It's not near what I would usually do. So it's very, very, very rough. Like, I know it looks neat from there, but if you actually zoom in, it's really, really, really messy. I would never think about turning this one in. Plus, his outfit changed. His face will pretty much stay the same. It'll change a little bit, you know, but yeah. A lot of this guy's design has actually changed since I last redrew the image. So it looks neat from back there, but it really isn't. It's not very clean at all, especially down here. It's very, very messy. That's why. But, you know, I took a lot of care when I was drawing these the first time, so hopefully these will go pretty quick. And these won't take very long at all. Yeah, it looks skewy. It looks skewy because it was originally a much, much larger image. So what I'll have to do is I'll actually be like shrinking it this way, so that it'll look more proper. I'll get there when I get there, but yeah. So the image will be different next time. So that's going to be my goal tomorrow, is to get this page done, page 16 done, which I'd rather have one page to do than two, you know, and like I said, I'm hopeful that the next few pages will go a lot quicker. I mean, heck, what I may do is I may skip this page and may go straight to 19 and 20, that way I can just, boom, get them done, you know, get them done, get them over with. So, we're on page 16, guys, we're on page 16, whoops, we're getting there. So thank you all very much for coming. I will not have Japanese homework tomorrow, so that'll make it a lot easier. I won't have like that first 30 minutes. And what I'll do is when I come home, I'll go ahead and have dinner right away. And then I'll just sit and get straight to work as soon as I get through class. So my class ends at 7:30. So I'll be starting at 8 o'clock again. But I do have class tomorrow. Class is from 6 to 7:30. So as soon as class is done, I'll probably just go ahead and start streaming, because I'll be able to eat dinner before class, which will be really nice. So I'll be able to just go straight from class, boom, right into work. And any homework won't be due until Monday, so I'll have plenty of time to do any work. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. I'm going to go take a quick shower and then go get some sleep. So thank you all very much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Again, I will see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central U.S. time, okay? Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. We did super cool today. I'll see you then. Bye.